This is a 2009 Nissan Murano where the AC stopped working suddenly. I'm not sure what's going on with this car. It has 288,000 miles on it. I'm not a mechanic. As you know, I have been trying to fix this car, make it last as long as it can. And I found online that you can do a diagnostic feature in the car, and we're gonna see if that works out. Supposed to do with the key on and off and the door button, I think 10 times there, and on the accessory on button, and it runs through a certain program where it checks the lights, the fan, the windshield wipers, and it's supposed to also check the AC clutch, which I think this is what is wrong with the car. I bought a new clutch from Amazon. I figured it'd be the cheapest thing to fix if there was anything to fix. I think it was like 45 bucks on Amazon, and we're gonna see if we can give it at least a couple more months of life before we trade it in or sell it or do whatever we can with this Nissan Murano with 288,000 miles on it. All right, let's see if we can do the trick. Okay, so we gotta put in an accessory, so meaning that all those lights has to be on, and then we gotta press the button on the door 10 times, and then turn it back on and off. All right, so press twice there, and then we gotta press the button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Off, on again. And then you hear the beep. That is checking the windshield wipers. And then after that, it's supposed to check the lights. The quarts are on. And then it's supposed to check the high beams or the regular beams and the high beams. And then after that, it's supposed to check the AC relay. You can hear it, but you don't see anything moving on it over here. That's the relay right there. It doesn't move at all. And then now it's checking the fans. And the fans are, and it goes back again. Windshield wipers. Lights and fog lights. Then high beams, low beams. And then it's supposed to do the AC clutch. So you can hear the clutch over there on the and I don't think this car has a relay up top that you can swap, but it should be clicking here and it's not. So, and now it's going through the fans and the windshield wipers again. So I bought this kit in Amazon. I think it's like I said, 45 bucks. And some pliers, because there's supposed to be a ring in the middle that you can take off. And I have somewhere a pulley, because you have to remove the pulley, a 3-prong pulley. So let's see. I'm gonna disconnect the battery so we don't have any issues, and remove the tire and see if I can get in there and take that off. Okay, took the tire off, and with the 13mm I'm gonna loosen the belt so I can get rid of the belt around there. and I'm doing this so I can get a little more leverage. And there's 2 holes up here. I'm gonna stick this in there to keep it from going all the way back. So it's just a little something that fits on that hole, and I tried that already. And we'll go from there. Okay, let me pause that. All right. To loosen this nut here, I tried to using a wrench and it kept spinning. So I saw a few videos and they recommended a compact impact driver. I don't know if this is battery, but that worked. Now it's loose. And it's regular thread. It's not inverted or anything like that. But that's it. And then the kit comes with all the screws and all that stuff. So that's loosened. The thing is loosened. And then now I got a puller that I had. I think I got this one in Harbor Freight, but I'm gonna see if I can pull that out, pull that off, and we'll go from there. I also tried checking the cables on it, but they were so small that it was way too hard to check with your regular multimeter. They're just too small to find out if this is working or not. So that's why I decided to make this swap and see. Hopefully it works. I checked the AC lines. There is air in it, and there's no green anywhere, meaning that a pipe exploded or something like that. So hopefully this fixes the issue. At least, like I said before, give me a couple more months, and that's about it. 45 bucks for a couple more months of life of this thing with 288,000 miles on it. I think it's worth more than 100 bucks. I would probably trade it in and get a new one. It's served us well. All right, let me take that off and see what else we can do. All right, I took the nut off, and some of the video says that it just slides off, but mine did not. Like I said, it's probably pretty rusted in there, so I had to use a screwdriver and kind of worked it all the way around, and then eventually it came off. There you go. That's the old one. Now this is where the pliers are gonna go. We're gonna take that off and then pulley this thing out. Alright. Alright, I used the pliers. They barely make it all the way out there. So there it is. Came out. Now we have to do the pulley puller in there. Like I said, I'm gonna use this one, see how it works. I'll show you in a minute how I set it up and put it on. Alright, the piece came off. I struggle a little bit to take it out. I used the Harbor Freight medium size and the torque wrench, I guess, and it came off. Now it says that you have to take those 3 screws and unplug it. So let me do that and we'll figure it out. The 3 screws are removed. I tried to use the regular screwdriver, but I don't know, I think they wanted to strip, so I ended up using again the impact driver, and they came out fine. Now I just have to unhook it and put the new one in, give it a little wipe or something, and put it all back together again. Alright, I installed a new clutch from Amazon, and let's see if it will work or not. Alright, so we're gonna turn the key on until the lights turn on, and then we're gonna press the door button right there 10 times, and then we're gonna go check the new clutch, see if it works. Alright, here we go. Twice. Lights are on. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Turn it off, and then turn it back on. Twice. Then you hear the beep, and the windshield wipers start. Alright. And now you're gonna do the same sequence as we talked before, and then we'll hear this thing. Okay, so it's gonna go to the lights, the low beams, the high beams. The clutch, everything I read said that the clutch sometimes needed more spacers than what they send you. Oh, you can hear it now. And then of course it engages. If it goes, and then engages. It came with 3 spacers, so I put those on, but it wasn't making the clicking noise. So I took 1 more spacer from the original and then put it on, and then now it's doing the clicking noise. So I think it's fine now. So it needed 3, 4, and an old one, and everything's back together, and it's making the noise properly, and it's actually engaging. So you can see, you make a turn, and then once it starts clicking, it will engage the clutch. So it goes there, and now it's hard, and now it's hard, engages. So, but I'm not turning full hand. But we'll figure out if this, I'm gonna put the belt back on, the tire back on, and if it worked, great. If not, we just lost 45 bucks. So, alright, I'll catch you in the, once I put the tire back on. Alright, I put the belt on, and let's see if we get cold out or not. Okay. Nissan. Let's see. AC on. And it feels cooler. Let's go check the clutch, because I think that was the issue. It feels cold. Let's go see the clutch. It should be on. Alright. And the clutch is moving. It looks slow, but that's what happens. It looks moving. Let me do another check. Make sure that the washer spacers are working properly. I don't want it all day on. Only when I tell it to turn on. So let's turn the AC off. So it's off now. Let's go make sure that the clutch doesn't keep on going all day long and then ruin the pump later on. And it is stopped. So I think it worked out. Looks like it worked. 45 bucks, a couple more months of cool air on this hot weather. So alright, that's it. Like and subscribe. Thanks.